to be the big thing. And I mean, let's be honest, I was really looking forward to watching Obama Self play tonight. And look, I said his name right. That's how much respect I now have for him after how he's played the last couple of weeks.
He is no longer on a shelf.
He is no longer Obama's elf on a shelf. He has been upgraded. And I think he's been waiting like 3 years to hear me say that. But we are underway, Seeger.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. It does not matter how we're calling people because we're calling this game right here. And I could not be more excited.
Yeah, and I mean, the big thing now is you have a Cruncho who's been out of town for 2 weeks, out of country for 2 weeks, trying to get back in the swing of things. And for Origin, you have a Regional who just hopped on to get going, so not even warm yet. So it's a battle of who can get hot first right now is what it feels like. But it feels so good to have Cruncho back on the field, Seeger.
It's definitely something that we've been missing with Wet. And, you know, I know we kind of questioned Wet a little bit. How would they look without Cruncho? And they have answered the call time and time again because they are 4-0. But now with him back in, you got to believe that they feel back to full strength and ready to go and ready to take it to this Origin squad. I think a lot is keyed on this first goal. Who is able to get the first goal, break that ice, and start to get their game rolling?
I 100% thought you were going to jinx it. I'm not even going to lie. As Regional, he's up for this one. Wanted the flip reset, got it, but wasn't able to get his car around and up for it quick enough. Lemon Puppy looking for the pass over, gets it to him. Cruncho, good 50. Going back into the corner, Brody trying to slow play this one. Bumping can't get the read, gets cleared all the way back down. Lemon Puppy just touches it in the corner, and so far through this first minute 40, just seeing a little bit of back and forth, just kind of jockeying for position. No one really selling out, going for any huge bumps or demos. Just trying to see how each other's going to play, and I didn't jinx it. It's fine.
Cruncho got a little bit of jet lag on that shot, but I was getting ready to jinx it as well because I was saying, getting ready to say nobody has gone for the pass. It's been a couple of air dribbles back and forth, up and down the pitch, and I'm waiting for them to find one another to really get that rolling right on cue. The infield pass on both teams and off of the backboard. It's starting to look dangerous as well as on cue. The infield pass. As soon as one team is starting to figure that out, they are going to light it up.
Yeah, and a lot of that came from good boost management from Wet. They were cycling it in the corner. You can see that Bumpin' and Lemon Puppy were pretty much on zero there. Regional, the only one with boost, just couldn't get back to make the save off of the beautiful infield pass. And Wet picking up right where they left off last week, looking just as strong on offense as ever. But half this game to go still, and both teams still not playing at full potential just yet. Oh, I thought Cruncho was going to get that one. He is ready. He is wanting to get a clip, just not quite on point right now as Taco gets a huge 50. Lemon Puppy's up for this. Good challenge from him. Brody just trying to drop this one and follow, but Bumpin's there. Regional coming off sidewall. Almost gets the shot on target. Nice 50 from him. Cruncho trying to clear it out. Lemon Puppy gets the cut. He drops his back for Bumpin' just a little too far. Cruncho finds the double. Taco wanted the pre-flip. Not going to be there. Nice job avoiding the demo as Lemon Puppy starts to counterattack, but gets shut down by Brody yet again as we are under 2 minutes now. Shot coming out, and that's the second one for Wet that has gone just wide and hit post there.
Yeah, and the fourth shot overall that has been close enough to be on target, not saved, not gone in. This very easily could be a 2 or 3-0 game in favor of Wet if they're just a tad bit more accurate. And that's something that's got to be cause for concern on the side of Origin Gaming. They haven't really been getting those opportunities. And again, I think a lot of it is they're going for these long dribbles, these long clears. They're not really able to find one another, and it's not working against this Wet squad. They're too fast, too quick, these challenges, and able to win the 50s with relative success.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, right now, Origin just getting challenged at every touch. They haven't been able to, they get a couple of the long dribbles, but that man's just sitting back patiently waiting for an opportunity as Bumpin' gets one there. Good 50 pass. Lemon Puppy trying to force a third Regional. Puts it in. And I didn't say the score. It's 1-1, 52 seconds to go.
My goodness, Taco Stash and Cruncho did everything they could, aside from actually having spikes, playing some rumble and driving that one out as it just stuck to their car back-to-back times, but enough persistence on the side of Origin, able to tie this up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, as this one comes down sidewall, nice 50 from Brody. Cruncho's up. Lemon Puppy just gets enough of that one, but the defense for Origin's going to be a little awkward here. Taco going for the double, can't find it, gets the bump on Reasonable. Cruncho, nice demo on Lemon Puppy. As Bumpin tries to push this one downfield, sneaks past everybody, rolling towards net. Brody able to get a touch. This comes back. Lemon Puppy's there. Good save from Taco. Final 20 seconds to play. Still 1-1. Taco wanted the little touch there, not going to find it. Lemon Puppy can't get the pre-flip. He's going to leave this for Bumpin. Bumpin's able to get it past Cruncho. Nice high flick, just Taco to beat. Taco wants to clear downfield. Brody's going to be there, but Lemon Puppy comes over the top, gets the pass out mid. Lemon's there, shot coming out, save, Bumpin up. Good bump, Bumpin's there, takes a shot. Lemon finishes that one off, and Origin take game 1, 2-1.
God. Bumpin, how did he stay in air for so long and then post it? He might have been able to get there, but oh, Lemon Puppy coming in on that last second to be able to secure that one in, and Origin Gaming, after giving up multiple incredibly close opportunities, just weren't quite able to, and you gotta feel on Wet Esports that this was a game that they gave away as Origin somehow in that final second got the goal.
Yeah, and I mean, in all honesty, if Lemon Puppy wasn't there, Bumpin's not getting back to that. As we watched that replay, he was falling away from that ball way too quick to be able to get a second touch there. And so, yeah, if you're Wet, you have to feel like you gave up a golden opportunity to put Origin on their heels early in this series. And the big takeaway for Wet, though, they have the recipe to take down Origin here, right? They play him extremely close every single time. They know what they need to do. They just need to cycle down in that corner, wait for an infield pass to come out when Origin's running low on boost and take full advantage of it. And really, their shooting accuracy was just a little bit better. It's still 3-2 in favor of Wet off of those 2 shots that were open nets, and they posted both of them.
Yeah, and you also had those 2. One was a little high, but it still counted as a shot on net for Cruncho. And then being able to get that follow-up touch as well, just ever so slightly off. And again, just it's right there. He's right there.
That's what he gets for driving on the wrong side of the road for the last 2 weeks. He just doesn't quite know how to put it between the posts. As Bumpin gets a pass, the Lemon Puppy shot coming out. Taco gets enough of it. Cruncho trying to clear it, but Lemon Puppy there to follow it up, and Origin up 20 seconds in, Seeger, and this seems like a way different pace from Wet. Just, yeah, only 20 seconds in, but they looked sloppy compared to what we saw all last game.
Yeah, but again, right off the kickoff, you know Cruncho's kicking himself. He wants that one back for sure. Had the net wide open, had the opportunity, just wasn't quite able to put it on point. And, I will die on the hill. The hardest shot in Rocket League is the open net. Bar none.
Yeah, just ask our producer.
Just ask our producer. He doesn't count. He's not able to hit it regardless. But then when you have Lemon Puppy, who seemed to find another gear here and gets, what was that, Tank?
A top Cheddar Bardowski. Hot dog. What a shot coming out there. Yeah, you can hate me later for that. It's fine.
Able to go up 2-0. And, I do enjoy a little lemon pepper.
Lemon Puppy able to get this into the corner, trying to follow it again. Cruncho wants to bang downfield, and I mean, look, don't get me wrong, I love me some Captain Cruncho, but right now, if he's not able to figure these touches out and get his consistency down, do you almost wonder if they bring in Obama's Elf or even Simba to see what they can do if they go down 2-0 in the series?
No, I don't think so, and I think that's something that we can talk about.
Oh my god!
Because what?
Rizzo, what are you doing?
He gets the bump, and the bump throws him into the ball, which drops it on path for Lemon Puppy. The ball was going in. All he did was get the bump, but he made it look 100 times cooler.
That was one of the coolest fall in the ways we've seen as Taco finally stops the bleeding here for Wet. Reasonable able to fake out Brody, but Brody, great pressure there to just throw him off of his touch and give Taco time to put that one in.
Yeah, and for those of you at home, yes, I do have my son with me right now. He's sitting on my lap and is currently laughing. It is more laughing at Tank than anything else, but if you do hear some kids in the background, no, it is not Tank's voice cracking, not quite yet. It is the children, but the Coles are showing up for the children here on the side of Wet Esports, able to get back-to-back in this one off of a good challenge from Cruncho.
Yeah, Cruncho, good 50 there. Reasonable, just awkward. Wanted to bang it down towards mid to get his team to clear it, and Cruncho just all over him. Now a 1-goal game with 3:20 to go here. Reasonable's going to be in an awkward position yet again. And Origin, after going up that quick 3-0, they have not been looking the same. That defense getting sloppy like we've talked about as Lemon Puppy takes the shot. He's going to send that one wide as Bumpin does as well. Bumpin trying to get the quick turn on this one. Cruncho, nice clear. Brody's going to be there looking for the redirect. Reasonable last one back. Nice touch into the corner as Lemon Puppy's playing near post. He's going for the 50. Taco, nice beat. Brody's there for the shot. That one's going to be high. Cruncho can't follow it. Lemon Puppy, good clear away. And as we approach the halfway point here, definitely closer than it was looking at the beginning. But for Wet, after those 2 quick goals, starting to stall out a little bit.
Yeah, but it also feels like we've been playing this game for significantly longer than just halftime as these teams are going at it. It does look like they've calmed down a little bit, gotten back in the rotations, and more of what we saw in game number 1, but it just shows that either team can pop off at a moment's notice. You cannot give them a little crack and a little space because they will be able to take advantage, but Lemon Puppy somehow threads the needle.
Making me hold my breath here as Lemon Puppy just gets that touch. Brody, nice little catch in the corner. Taco's gonna get bumped off, bump back into that one. Cruncho, nice pinch though. Taco able to avoid the bump. Looks for the quick turn, doesn't have the boost to follow. Bumpin gets this. He's gonna try and throw it towards net. Reasonable hunting somebody, can't quite find it. Cruncho wants the shot from sidewall, doesn't quite get there. Taco throws that off back while Brody in a 2-on-1 for a second. Lemon Puppy trying to get this over to Reasonable. Good touch as that one gets cleared to the far side. Bumping the pre-flip, gets the touch. And Origin back up 2:38 to go as it looked like they were finally able to stifle the Wet offense there. And on a bad touch, get a good goal.
Yeah, that was nicely done. Being able to put the pressure on. Again, it was off a missed touch. They're on the sidewall, and Wes is even trying to get in on the casting action, just saying he shouldn't have missed that, just like Reasonable shouldn't have missed this one. But again, the post Tank! Did they shorten the goals?
Dude, I don't know. We were talking about this on Saturday during the Shopify Rockmelons match that someone did not pay their ties to the post gods of Rocket League as they are getting robbed time and time again here. Cruncho trying to get that one out mid. Reasonable's going to be there to clear it away. Brody's going to get 50. Lemon Puppy picks up the boost. Can't get there. Taco trying to get this back downfield, but Bumpin's there for the 50. Reasonable up so quick. Wants to flip reset, just slowly waiting as Brody tries to get this over the top. Gets it past Lemon Puppy. Wants the quick shot. Can't find it. Bumpin just able to get there to get the 50 on Taco as Reasonable pushes this one back into the corner. And now it seems like Origin is on time kill mode as they're up 2 with 30 seconds to go here, and they are content not playing any more offense and just playing defense. But Cruncho, tried to get the pass out mid, couldn't quite find it as Reasonable looks to add one more here, and Taco clears that away.
Yeah, and that's something that Origin is very adept at doing, being able to just hold on the ball. We saw it in game number 1, just carrying the ball from coast to coast over multiple people. It never gave anything threatening, but when you're already up 2, that style of game is completely fine. You see him doing it again here in the waning seconds, almost getting one more for for the road, excuse me, but it is Origin Gaming taking game number 2.
Oh, Taco leaves the match. Is it a card change? Or is it a decal change? That's the real question here. It's got to be a card change, right?
It's got to be a card change. That is, but again, Taco able to get the 2 goals and those 2 saves, and you know, being able to really play. But again, you know, I keep going. Wet Esports had 8 shots. 2 of them were saved, 2 of them went in. Over half of their shots were denied by the post and crossbar.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know what they did to upset the post, but they need to apologize and get it figured out in this next game. Because Origin feeling confident right now, even though they're still playing lackadaisical on the defensive end, and Wet's been able to take advantage of it for a good extent, it would be a much different series if they could just get back on target with their shots. And really, that's the only thing they need to make a change here with in order to start bringing this series back. Take your time with the touch, throw it on net. It almost feels like they're rushing it and just shooting it wide because they're playing Origin, and it may be in their heads a little bit, especially Cruncho coming back from Portugal, just trying to get back in the swing of things and having opportunities and rushing them, even though that's the probably weakest part of Origin Gaming is their defense. So
right. Yeah, but again, you know, a lot of it is just get it on target. But this is also, you know, I'm gonna argue this is the fastest team that Wet has played against in this invitational, and it almost seems like they're trying to be a little bit more perfect, and they're playing ahead of themselves rather than playing their game. As this is absolutely beautiful by Brody and Crunch to set it up right off the kickoff, and it's got to be just what the doctor ordered for this team.
Yeah, for Cruncho to see one go into the back of the net, that has to be a huge difference maker for him there. And Lemon Puppy getting cheated. Oh my lord, I was so ready. But Lemon Puppy hitting the crossbar there. Had an opportunity for the save and just smacks the top of the net as Bumpin drops this one out mid. Reasonable huge 50. This is floating in the box. Brody clears it to the corner, and now Wet holding on to this possession just a little bit, trying to kill some time and let his teammates get some boosts as this drops back in the corner. Bumpin back to Lemon Puppy. Lemon Puppy shot. Brody, good save. As we approach the 1 minute mark, still 1-0 here for Wet, but offense starting to ramp up for Origin.
Yeah, but one thing that you're seeing from them is as long as you're getting one good save, you know, they're tending to sell out. They are going for those 2- and 3-man passing plays, and Wet has adapted to it. They're paying attention to it, not biting on that first one, not expecting that first pass to be a shot, and playing the second and third man, which is fantastic. Is how Origin is playing. So it would not surprise me if I'm reading that, you know, this Origin squad is as well, and be ready for just a snapshot to come out of nowhere. And if that catches Wet off guard, coming back to a tied game, how would they be able to come back off of that after having this lead, after having these opportunities?
Yeah, as Cruncho, just a one-man show along sidewall there. Gets 50 after 50 to send it all the way back down into Origin's corner. Awkward touch coming out as this gets sent across the Taco. Bumpin's going to be there. Pinches it past one. Has Brody to beat. Drops it for Lemon Puppy. Lemon Puppy trying to get the little change up into the corner. Not going to be there as Taco gets pushed off of this one. Reasonable. Looking for the pass over to Bumpin. Good cutoff there from Taco. But Bumpin with the quick recovery pushes this in. Brody and Cruncho caught in the same corner. Awkward touch from Cruncho as Lemon Puppy drops this for Reasonable. Reasonable can't get it over the top, and Cruncho starting to feel like himself again here, getting up quick to these challenges and just beating. But Lemon Puppy with the solo play, top shatter, and can't get the bounce, and neither can Reasonable. Now Bumpin's trying to retreat as Taco trying to get the demo on him. Not going to be there. Brody to Taco. Taco trying to get it back to Brody. Good cutoff, and with half this game to go, still 1-0. Both teams knocking on the door of extending or tying this game up.
Right, and again, it all comes down to that crossbar to the post. These teams are so incredibly adept on those goal line saves. You have to be perfect, and you feel like that those last touches are to be perfect, to get it by that last person, and just ever so slightly off as it is plaguing. It's playing to Wet more than it has Origin. You're seeing it on both sides, and again, just put it on net and force them to play defense. We've seen a couple of mistakes, a couple of missed touches on both sides. Those don't happen when you have all the time and space in the world to be like, I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I have boost, make sure my team's ready for that next touch.
Yeah, as Brody takes control of this one, goes for the high flick. Lemon Puppy, good patience there. He's going to get a touch over Taco. Cruncho trying to get the turn there. This gets sent back down. Bumpin's going to get that. Trying to get the read off the ceiling. He drops quick. Sends this one far side. Forces Taco into an awkward touch. Brody retreating to his own corner. Reasonable can't get it over the top, but Lemon Puppy's going to be there. Keeping the offense going here for Origin as Bumpin gets the quick turn. Pops this up high. Trying to play it off sidewall. Looking for the pass. Gets it down to Reasonable, but Taco. Good read. Lemon Puppy's going to pick this one up. Just has Cruncho to beat. Tries to flick it over to Bumpin. Not going to be there. Bumpin finally gets the touch after the first play. And Reasonable cuts this off at midfield. Seeing Origin start to put on a lot of pressure. Shot coming out and just high yet again. Origin can't get their shots down as they are just high right now.
Oh, and finally Casper said, I'll be a little friendly post to you, Taco. We've denied you time and time again. This one gonna get that little friendly kick on in, and after so many close calls, finally getting one to go for Wet, giving them that 2-0 lead. And we'll see if they try to play a little bit of stall ball on their own, just like we saw Origin do to them in game number 2.
Yeah, Brody looking for the double. He's not going to quite have it. Everyone from Wet backing off. Taco still able to beat Bump into that one as Brody wanted the shot. Not going to be there. Lemon Puppy gets a solid pinch, looking for the pass over, gets it to Bumpin'. Bumpin' throws it into the corner, trying to get it back to Reasonable. Reasonable's there, shot out! Oh, and Origin only down one, 26 seconds to go. Nice passing play coming out here from Origin, using the corner instead of the back wall this time.
Yeah, and Taco just misreading where that one was going to go. It's so difficult coming out from the net where that is going to Kareem to. And a beautiful read on the side of Origin, slight misread on Wet. And that's all it takes is one slight misread to get that first goal. And you know, you gotta believe that game number 1's creeping back into the minds. That 0-second goal, but Taco Stash says, no, there's nothing creeping here. How about a bang and a snipe from downtown?
Yeah, and this is where Origin struggles when they're down late in the game, pushing their offensive pressure, and Taco doing what he needed to. Just a nice long field clear over the top. Took his time, got it on target. Nothing Origin could do about that one as the final seconds ticking off here. Bumpin' trying to get one more to keep it a little close, but time is just not on their side as Wet gonna take this one and force a game 4 here, as that one is gonna hit posting out again.
And again, well done by Wet, and you got to believe that that game is all stemming from the fact that they got goal number 1 quick, fast, and in a hurry to be able to set themselves up for the rest of this game. And you know, we were talking about that in game number 1 in the pre-show. It's all about getting that first goal and getting that confidence and getting that momentum and starting to play your style, especially with Cruncho coming back in. And you know, we get it. Cruncho is not Wet, but you know, integrating somebody who hasn't been there for the last 2 weeks is no easy task, especially against this Origin gaming squad.
Right, and for Wet, like, we bring up Cruncho because Cruncho's always in chat. He's always hanging out. Like, he is the face of Wet from what it feels like, at least out of the starters. Yes, Obama and Simba are there as well, and they're the faces that everyone recognizes. But as far as the chats go, Cruncho's there, and he's been dreaming of coming back to this one and wanted to be ready. And it felt like in this game, it finally got there. And we talked about it last circuit with one of their matches. I think it was the Eclipse one. Cruncho came in and we said, if they don't finish this off quick, Cruncho's going to get hot and he's going to start taking over this series. And we feel that right now going into this game 4. It's a huge one. If Origin drops this, it is all in Wet's favor to take a game 5. But I think it, like you said, it all is going to depend on who can get the first goal here.
Right, and you know, yes, we understand how unbelievably talented Brody and Taco are, but again, a lot of that is just a matter of if Cruncho gets hot, you add that extra third player, because Brody and Taco are going to pop off. They're going to do Taco and Brody things, and you know, it is just about what is that third player going to do? Are you going to be able to be a threat by yourself, as well as enable the other two to just do absolutely nutty things? And I think that's the danger now for Origin, is with Cruncho getting those clean touches, getting the goal, getting the clean passes, and not having any missed touches or posts. The confidence is through the roof, and that is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, as he gets a nice full field clear there. Lemon Puppy's going to cut that one off before he gets deleted from the map. Reasonable trying to get this one over to Bump, and not going to be there as Taco gets a nice little Goomba awkward pinch. And somehow that finds the back of the net for Wet here just 55 seconds in.
Oh my gosh, I know that it's copyrighted and it's not, but we need a little Pinball Wizard theme song going on right now after that one. That ball hit 5 times off of Taco, somehow found its way in the center net. And again, you can't expect that. But for Origin, where's your last person back? Where's your last person back? And they're saying we don't need the last person back because we're just going to outscore you.
Bumping to get around on that is insane, and get power to get it out to Lemon Puppy. Like, if you're Wet, you have to figure that touch is dying right along there, so I don't blame them with the positioning here. And Origin needed that answer, because we saw when Wet has a lead and they're able to get their offense rolling again and just stall out time, they are a very, very dangerous team. As Cruncho gets a good 50, Reasonable's going to be there, tries to drop it down for Lemon Puppy, but Brody removes him. Brody's going to take the quick shot. Bumpin' just catches it along back wall, able to push it down. But for Origin to get that quick response and not let Wet feel comfortable with a small lead for a long time in this game could be a huge difference maker here.
Yeah, settling down both teams. And again, we see this all 3 games at this point. If a goal doesn't happen in the first 30 seconds of the kickoff, there's a likely chance that we play minutes of this game without anybody scoring, because you have great shots and great reads on the save, as that double tap was just instantly saved. Beautifully done, and keeping this knotted up at 1.
Yeah, as Lemon Puppy's going to get bumped into that one. Him and Bumpin' just going to fake everybody. Lemon Puppy trying to push that through, stalls it out mid. Taco's going to get 50. Wet running really low on boost outside of Cruncho right now, as Bumpin' looking to get the pass down. Brody getting deleted. Taco able to get a touch there, as this shot's going to be sent wide. Bumpin' picks it up. 2.5 minutes to go here. Still a 1-1 game, as Reasonable's trying to rotate back, gets a touch. It's going to be awkward. Taco's going to be able to get a shot off. Can't follow the double. Net's going to be open for a second. Reasonable needs to get there. Good recovery. Looking for the pass out mid, but Brody, good patience. And that's the big thing for Wet. They are patient even when they're tied or down, so they don't make mistakes, as this one's popping back out. Cruncho's just going to miss that touch. Lemon Puppy looking to throw this into the corner. He gets it there, looking for the pass out mid, looking for the back pass, but no one's going to be there, as Bumpin' got demoed on the back side.
Yeah, we're starting to see the physicality come out, though, and that's a big thing that we haven't quite seen from Wet just quite yet. And it's been on the defensive rotation. If we start seeing that on the offensive attack, very easily could pull themselves ahead, and Origin got to keep their head on a swivel.
Yeah, as this one's almost dropping down front. Brody gets a clear over to Cruncho. Cruncho trying to get out of his own half, but Lemon Puppy's going to be there to shut it down. Taco Stash trying to stall it. Reasonable's there looking for Bumpin'. Not going to have him, as Bumpin' Reasonable does come out of nowhere to get that shot. Good save coming out from Wet. Cruncho gets another huge save. Net's going to be wide open. Cruncho takes the shot, and it just rolls right in.
Oh, Cruncho making up for past atrocities of that open net miss from the kickoff earlier. Able to get that one on end with plenty of time, and there's still plenty of time in this game for Origin to come back as well. 1:16 on the clock, but that 1-goal lead back from Wet, trying to get the reverse sweep, and Taco Stash is gonna add another one. Again, the kickoff is so volatile with these two teams.
If it doesn't happen, Wet, blame Seeger for saying it. But nice kickoff play there from Wet. And I mean, we've seen this a few times out of Origins. Their kickoffs are killing them in this series so far. And honestly, game 1 goes Wet's way. if Cruncho hits that one kickoff to give him that 2-1 lead. But still a minute to go here. Only a 2-goal game. Still time for both teams to add some to the scoreboard here. As Lemon Puppy's chasing this one down. Taco, good rotate. Coming towards back wall. Reasonable's going to be there. Trying to force it back as Taco. Brody's going to get 50. Doesn't go on target, though. As we're now at 40 seconds to play. Origin still down 2.
Oh my gosh, Reasonable adding a little bit of physicality himself. We know he's capable of doing it, but getting that bump, pull shot back pass that he was able to dunk out as well. But again, the demos are continuing on Wet's side and, you know, really stemming anything that Origin is trying to get going. The passes that they're looking for that been working oh so well in the first 2 games starting to get cut off in game number 3, and now they're just not even worrying about it because they're just going to demo the person and say, if you are going to push forward, we're taking one away, and in a 3v2 on the transition, we know this is your weak spot, we're going to take advantage, and we're going to take this game.
Yeah, and I mean, that's exactly what they're doing. They're doing what we've preached for the first 2 weeks and telling teams they need to do to take advantage of Origin, and that's force them to be behind a goal and then let their defense try and keep them in it because their defense just hasn't quite been there. And now Wet with back-to-back going to tie this series up, and we are going to game 5.
We are going to... This is what we were hoping for, Tank. The only thing the script writers could do better is send us into an overtime game 5 because these 2 teams are absolutely firing back at each other. And again, Origin Gaming, they started out incredibly well. And a lot of it was their passing. They were able to get the ball into the midfield, the 2- and 3-man plays, and it's still there for the most part on the transition. But when they're getting set up in offense and Wet Esports is getting set up on defense, I gotta believe that we need to see some solo plays, some bumps, some demos, some snapshots coming out from them because Wet is playing the pass incredibly well. They are expecting it, and it's up to Origin to make that adaptation.
Yeah, and they just aren't. I mean, you see the shot totals for Origin. They only had 4. I mean, they've been having 8, 9, 10 for game after game through all these series. And even in this series, they hadn't had less than, I think, 9 yet. But for right now, Wet has their number on the offensive side. And that's scary for Origin because we already know their defense is where they struggle the most. And if you can't get any offense going, it doesn't matter what you do on the back end for Origin because Wet's just going to be able to run away with it like they did in that last game.
Yeah, and it's definitely something that is cause for concern, but there's 2 key things. Again, force them to play defense, get a couple of snapshots off, and surprise Wet, but also shore up these kickoffs. If Wet doesn't get 1 or 2 kickoff goals, I'm not sure that they're going to be able to pull ahead. That they are just so volatile and not allowing Origin get set up and get those 50s in the midfield, which is where they like to thrive and get those long passes really set up and started from, then Origin's going to be okay. But if Wet can get quick goals, not 1, 2, 3 minute goals, but in the first 30 seconds, they're going to be able to take this no problem.
Yeah, Brody drops this one down for Taco. Taco trying to get the turn. Nice clear out. Cruncho's there. Shot on target. Reasonable somehow comes away with that save as Taco drops this one back down to Brody. Brody's not going to be able to pick that one up as Reasonable has it. Looking for the pass out mid. Takes the shot instead. Taco able to just get that save as this is coming back the other way. Bumping. Going to be first one there. But we see that Origin rotation again, almost costing them a quick goal as Reasonable throws this one far side. And right now, both teams just not wanting to give up any position as Lemon Puppy gets a good pass out mid, bumping caught a little too close. And with 3:40 to go here, still a 0-0 ball game.
Yeah, the 50s are getting dangerous though. It's the top. Oh, Cruncho getting gifted on this. The panic set in on Bumpin'. There was nobody there. Taco was flying in, but still a significant distance. I don't think the communication was there that he had the time to go a little bit further in net to knock that one away. And Wet Esports, what a gift indeed.
Yeah, Reasonable up for that one. Brody trying to clear it away. Bump is going to be right there. Keeps it near sidewall. Looking for the pass out mid, but doesn't get a good touch. Cruncho's able to clear it away. Reasonable trying to chase this one down. Gets it past one, but Cruncho comes away with the demo. Lemon Puppy. Awkward touch going towards his own net. Somehow the bounce does not go Wet's way, and Origin just escaped with that one. Reasonable's there, though. What a touch.
And the demo, and you know, again, yes, it's a double-edged sword. You live by it, you die by it. Gets the demo, but didn't have enough speed hitting him head on, as there was enough speed to knock him back. It wasn't able to get back. That was an absolutely beautiful shot, and I don't think he was going to get back anyway. But you're reasonable putting that one on target, and the demo throwing him off spot and off rotation. You gotta believe Wet was expecting somebody to be there. Again, I can't blame him for it. You live by it, you die by it. But that allows Origin to get back tied up.
Yeah, as this one's falling in front of the net. Bumpin's going to be there to push it around the corner. Reasonable trying to get the read. Brody, quick shot. Lemon Puppy comes out of nowhere to get the save. Gets a good 50 pass. Awkward touch from Cruncho. Reasonable gets the demo. Shot coming out. Taco. What a save as Bumpin gets a huge 50 there. Reasonable's just going to miss that one as Lemon Puppy chases this in the corner, trying to force it back downfield. Bumpin's going to pick up full boost and possession. He has a nice little air dribble here, has the flip reset, gets it over. Cruncho looking for the pass out mid. Brody just interrupts that enough to send it far side. Now Taco with the dribble, goes for the flick over the top. He's going to get deleted for it. Resinal takes the quick shot. Brody, good cutoff. And with a minute 55 to go here, just a back and forth, as it looks like Origin's just looking for that one hitter from their own side of the field.
His Origin has picked up the physicality themselves, so able to pick up multiple demos in every spot out on the pitch, just looking for that one little gap to go through. And I think that's why the physicality has turned up. And you know, that's been their adaptation. Rather than go for these passes, the first guy is throwing it hard against the back wall. Whatever happens, happens. Not playing for the 50. Said, I'm just going to go clear things out. Whoever's behind me, I got you. Fire it at the net, and we'll see what we can do. Wet is doing a fantastic job on the goal line, but need to make sure that they adapt to it out in midfield as well.
Yeah, as Reasonable takes control, Cruncho able to bang this one downfield. He's going for the quick shot. Lemon Puppy, awkward touch there. Bumpin trying to clear it out, not going to be there. This one's coming high towards the box. Lemon Puppy able to clear that away. Has enough boost to get it over the top of one. Cruncho trying to slow play this one with a nice little catch in the corner. Reasonable's going to be forced off, but Bumpin first one there. Bumpin looking for the pass out mid. Drops it across the box. Lemon Puppy's not there. Reasonable's along sidewall. Double commit coming out here from Wet. Lemon Puppy forces the 50 out mid. Reasonable's going to be there. Sends it back. Lemon far side. Bumpin's going to have full boost. Trying to get a solo play here. Has good control. Forces it right past Brody. Reasonable can't get that one.
Brody!
Lemon Puppy misses. Brody with the shot. And Brody sends it wide.
Didn't have the boost. Oh no, the double commit back the other way. Reasonable is going to get the flick over the top. And with 17 seconds on the clock, what looked to be a goal for the side of Wet. Brody just didn't have the boost to get the angle, and the overcommit from Wet Esports on it makes them pay, but it comes down to this kickoff.
I wish everyone could see my face, because it 100% is exactly what Obama just typed in chat. What just happened? As Reasonable trying to put the dagger in, does just that, and Origin Gaming somehow escape an open net bad defensive rotation and end up going up 3-1 with 3 seconds left.
I can't even call that one a bad defensive rotation. Brody just outplayed all three of them, made them look silly out on the pitch, but just didn't have the boost to finish the play off. And I'm just shell shocked at how that series just ended.
I am too. Like, You're right. Brody had the outplay of the Invitational out of all the Invitationals we've ever seen. A beautiful outplay there, and just I was the moment too big?
No, he just didn't have the boost. He just couldn't get there.
It's just
it's 0 in the tank. Oh my god! But but take away from this. Wet Esports coming back and falling 2-0 in this series after a series of unfortunate events. Think of how many shots they had to hit the post, hit the cross. Yes, ultimately they fell, and they are now 4-1, and Origin is 5-0. I don't think Origin feels particularly great about this win, and I don't think Wet feels particularly bad about this loss.
Yeah, I mean, not at all. Like, Wet had that series, and they had the reverse sweep, but, I mean, let's be honest, Seeger, you jinxed them. I am solely placing this loss on your shoulders, because I avoided using those words, and you come out here, you say it at the end of game 4? No, end of game 3, and you ruined it. That's a Seeger caster curse there.
Yeah, listen, you can blame me as much as you want, but we have, with the victorious Origin Gaming, Lemon Puppy here with us in the booth. And Lemon Puppy, I'll tell you what, squeaky, 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 man, but it still has to feel good being 5-0.
It does. That was a very intense series.
I was going to say, I mean, going into game 3, you guys just took game 2. I believe it was 4-2. You guys were feeling good. You were rolling. Looked like the team was finally getting into a groove. What was Wet able to do to kind of turn that series around and push it to the limit?
I'd say, so game 1 and 2 obviously went smoothly. Then game 3, we started missing our chances a little bit. They started just beating us to the ball a little bit, and those kind of added up to make things not go well. And then game 4, we didn't quite have defense down pat for whatever reason. And then that was how they got the 2 games they won. We couldn't finish, and then our defense was just slacking a little.
Yeah, and that seems to be where, especially from us, it seems to be your guys' Achilles heel. But in game number 5, it looked like it was screw the defense. They're not going to be able to get the shots if we just flat eliminate them from the pitch. And we saw demo after demo come out. Was that a concerted effort of, we're not concerned, we're going to pick it up as far as the defensive side? Or was it they're actually challenging us compared to game 1 and 2 very, very quickly? We just need to start taking snapshots and trying to clear out your offense.
We definitely didn't focus on defense, so we may have thrown that out the window a little bit. We were very focused on keeping control, doing solo plays, and not, because in the first few games we were also passing and it was very televised, so we were trying to do more solo plays so they couldn't read us as well.
Yeah, I mean, you guys made some good adjustments. What was going through your mind at the end of game 5 there when Brody was able to get past everybody and had the open net? Were you guys figuring that was the end of the game? Like, what was going through your head at that moment?
But what was the scoreline then? I don't know.
1-1.
1-1. I know I remember one ball got past our defense, like past all 3 of us, and is really close to going in. But
yes, that one.
Yeah. I was just kind of it was a little disheartening. I was a little bit sad when it happened, but then he missed, and yeah, we just went right back into it.
Yeah, definitely showing off your guys' transitional offense and being able to pull it out, staving off the reverse sweep and remaining undefeated 5-0. And Lemon Puppy, thank you for your time here. Before you head out, though, man, the floor is yours. Anything you want to give a shout out or say?
Shout out to my dad for always watching me play in these matches, and shout out to my team for being so good.
There you go. Shout out to the teammates and Lemon Dog from Lemon Puppy. Hey, man, thank you for the time. Always a pleasure. Feel free. Go celebrate with the team and looking forward to see y'all on Thursday.
Woo! Thank you, guys. See ya.
Take care.
Oh, my goodness. Always a joy to talk to a Lemon Puppy. Thank you for your time, but... Hank, I don't want to go to the next series. Can we just replay this one?
Right? Yeah, because we go from the Origin Gaming team everyone loves to the Origin Gaming team everyone loves to hate.
I know, everyone hates. Everyone hates. Everyone hates. Poke, I hope you're in chat. I hate you, Poke. But yeah, it is. We do not slow down here tonight. That is an absolutely beautiful way to start it off, but we are moving right into 2 3-1 teams. Well, first, we will head to a quick intermission, but when we come back, top of the hour, 9 p.m., Origin Gaming 2 3-1 versus Escape Velocity 3-1. More Summer Invitational 2022 here at the Indy Gaming League, powered by League OS, still to come.